All right, so the last time we saw Cody Garbrandt was at UFC on ESPN 69, and that was June of last year. Right, he is currently on a 2-fight losing streak, but he's going to attempt to turn that around in just a few days at UFC 326. Now, I haven't done a showcase for this man in a while. I mean, I don't know why. Cody hasn't really been my favorite to use in that weight class, so I figured I'm just going to take this opportunity to get a few games with him. And I actually had a few good fights that I think you guys are going to enjoy. So without wasting any additional time, enjoy the matches. Alrighty, boys, here we go. UFC 326. We're starting off the fighter showcase. Okay. Starting off the fighter showcase with Cody No Love Garbrandt, who's facing Long Xiao in the prelims. I think I said that man's name correctly. See what I can do right here. I haven't used Cody in a long time, man. It's been a minute. A big reason why I avoid Cody, even though he's really powerful, I really don't like that. This match is very jittery right now. Oh, boy. There we go. Cody is very powerful, but he can get hurt very easily, which makes sense. You know, Cody's one of those guys, man, like, very good boxing when he actually takes his time with it. Man, this man's about to get slept. But when he gets reckless, he gets got. That's it. Very good. And man, like right now, Cody Garbrandt, last time we saw him was 2025 June. And he's currently on a 2-fight losing streak. Ooh, just give me an idea of what I'm going to do with the thumbnail right there. Interesting. But yeah, 2-fight losing streak. He got choked out by Davis and Figueiredo, and I forget his last opponent. I believe he lost a decision. So now he's gonna try to, you know, climb back up those rankings. And I think Cody's one of those guys that's like perfectly designed to defeat Dominic Cruz. He's a good fighter, right? He's a really good fighter, but I think we definitely saw his absolute peak in that fight against Dominic Cruz. And I think with that fight against Dom, it was a different kind of focus. It was a different kind of motivation. You know what, man? Let's do another one, and we'll continue this conversation. Let's go. Let's go. You guys let me know if you like how quiet it is in here. I like to keep it like this on this account, but I might, dude, why is every match weird and jittery right now? It's not my internet. I'm certain about that. There we go. I'm gonna start working this man's legs. But yeah, man, with Cody, and I think a lot of fighters need some kind of animosity to be able to perform really well. I think John Jones is definitely a very good idea of a fighter that needs animosity. I mean, he literally manufactured animosity against Stipe Miocic for him to like be properly motivated to go out there and beat him. I think there's some guys that absolutely need that. They gotta have something beyond just the competition. Like they gotta dislike you about something. And there are two types of that I've seen in MMA, right? There's the type that DC had for John Jones in the first fight. That type of animosity is not good. Very few fighters can perform at that level of animosity where they're fighting emotional, right? Like they're damn near crying how much they hate you, right? Meanwhile, someone like John, his animosity, he still, you know, it motivates him to train as much as possible to beat you. But then when it's time to fight, he lets all the emotions go and he fights you with pure, raw, unadulterated skill, and that's it. Meanwhile, in that first fight, DC versus John, he was fighting John Jones so emotional, bro. You could see it in his eyes. Eye was red. He was not having fun. He was just like, I hate this dude. I just want to kill him, right? And that's not good, man. You end up making a lot of mistakes. And I think that's the kind of animosity Cody had against TJ Dillashaw, which makes sense, right? Teammates, they say the worst enemies are typically the ones that used to be friends. Sucks that that's how it is, but that's how it always is. And that's why, man, when I have a friend, I really do what I can to manage my friendships because I don't like being friends with someone and then falling out. It's usually just downright nasty. It's just bad. You know, the way you guys end up hating each other is just horrific. Hey, but against Dominic Cruz, right? He was properly motivated. He had animosity, but he still fought Dominic Cruz. He had fun. He was having fun in there. He was smiling. He was taunting. He was playing around, you know? And I think that's when we get the best Cody Garbrandt. And I don't know how he's going to replicate that. I don't know. So now, yes. You stand against the cage, buddy. This is going to happen to you over and over and over again. You might want to get away from the cage. I don't know how he's going to have to replicate that, where he's properly motivated for his fights, where he doesn't get stupid reckless, right? Because he gets that, right? The moment the fight gets heated and he's very emotional, he forgets about, you know, keeping himself safe. He'll throw an overhand 3 times and get countered 3 times. I mean, that's what he did against TJ Dillashaw, right? But against Dominic Cruz, his defense was on point. He was picking his shots very well. That fight was actually more competitive than a lot of people remember, including myself, until I went back and rewatched it. The way I remembered it before rewatching it again was that it was a complete blowout, but it really wasn't. Dom was doing... He had his moments. Hey, there we go. He had his moments. That's it. Good fight. Good fight. But yeah. Let's see here. All right, we got time to do one more. So, I like Cody. I really do. I like his style. I think when he's on point, he can be very fun to watch. He is really, really fast. The first time I noticed his blinding speed was against Thomas Almeida. I mean, you guys remember Thomas Almeida? Thomas Almeida was supposed to be the next big thing from Brazil. Really good Muay Thai, you know. But when this man ran into Cody Garbrandt, he ran through. The speed difference was mind-boggling. Just insane. And he still got that speed, man. When he lets his hands go and he rips his combinations, it's blinding. It's blinding speed. And the worst part is it's blinding speed with power. You know, it's like, that's the worst. When somebody is moving at a ridiculous speed and they are still extremely powerful, oh my goodness, stay out the way. So hopefully he can turn things around, you know? Hopefully. One more. All right, let's go, Peter. Piotr. All right, back up, bionic. To the body. To the body. To the body. There we go. Nope. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. I was watching Romero's stream yesterday, and he was talking about how I always go jab to the head, lead body hook. Jab to the head, lead body hook. It has always been my combo. It's also because, like, I actually love that combination in real life. Like, when I'm sparring, that is a combination I go back to over and over and over and over again. I actually think, and I don't know, I haven't recorded anything just because a big part of that is I haven't been training. I really haven't. I've been in kind of a rut right now, just the past couple years. I don't know. I still love training. Occasionally I go back in, but like not as regularly as I used to. It happens. It happens. But this year, I plan to not only go back regular, but actually I'm going to go back to competing. It's good for the soul. It's good. It's good. It's weird. With me, my love for martial arts always starts with my love for weightlifting coming back. Like, when I pick up weights, because, like, honestly speaking, guys, if I'm being 100% honest, I love martial arts, but in terms of, like, physical activity, I think my main love is powerlifting. this might come as a massive surprise to a lot of people, but I think my main love is actually powerlifting. Like, I feel the most satisfaction. Get out of here with that. I feel the most satisfaction when I feel myself getting stronger. You know what I mean? When I can't lift a specific amount of weight, and then 2-3 weeks later I can. That shit makes me feel so good on the inside, bro. It really does. And I know it's not as practical as learning martial arts. Not even close. Like, okay, you're getting stronger, so. But, like, I don't know. Strength is important to me. I like being strong. I like locking hands with somebody and just feeling stronger than them. I don't know. I just really like it. I can't even. Nope. Can't lie. I really enjoy it. I like having a strong grip. You know, like when I'm doing jiu-jitsu and I grab a hold of somebody's gi and they can't break it, or like, you know, I grab a hold of someone's arm and they can't like wiggle their arm out. I just really like that shit. So I've been lifting weights again. When I start lifting weights and I start to feel stronger inside of me, I'm like, oh shit, like, I want to box. I want to do jiu-jitsu. I want to wrestle. I want to do all that. And that's kind of how it goes. So when I want to motivate myself to get back into martial arts, I get back to strength training, and all of a sudden I fall in love with it again. So we're going to compete this year. And I am thinking of actually competing at a higher weight class. Usually I compete at 180. But I am not 180 right now. And I kind of like kind of like weighing more. I don't know. We'll see. Nope. I freaking knew it. I don't know why. But you messed yourself up right there. Yep, you messed yourself up doing that. Now you got no stamina. This dude is done. He's done. He is done. I think I've successfully overwhelmed him. Woo! I love getting them. I love getting them flustered like that. Oh! Leave a like for that one. Just go right ahead and smash the like button. If you haven't already, just go ahead and do that. That's the perfect way to end this fighter showcase. And I see an image in my head of Cody Garbrandt sitting on top of the cage, kind of flexing, yelling, with like his opponent defeated behind him. It's weird. Like the way thumbnail ideas pop into my head is crazy. I just see an image and then I gotta figure out how to create it. So I have a few ways of getting these thumbnails now that I'm gonna see if I can experiment and see how to get the image I see in my head right now. I know you guys don't really care much about thumbnails and shit, but I do. As an artist, I just do. I love it. I love experimenting. So that's gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoyed this Cody Garbrandt fighter showcase. If you did, go right ahead, leave a like on the video. It's always appreciated. More showcases for UFC 326 coming very, very shortly. So stay tuned. Love you guys. I'll see you boys later. Peace out. Have a good one.